Right, so these rather scruffy looking dried out bean pods you can see are haricot beans. And haricot beans are what we in the UK make our baked beans from. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick these and then we're going to soak them overnight in water, and then with the remaining tomatoes in the greenhouse we're going to make a tomato sauce. So basically we're going to make our own beans on toast out of the garden. So we'll come back to you in a few minutes. Okay, so here's our haricot beans soaked in water, and we're going to leave them overnight just to be on the safe side, and then we're going to use the remaining tomatoes from the polytunnel and we're going to make our traditional British beans on toast. So we'll leave these to soak and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so the next stage of our grow and make your own beans on toast video is we're in the polytunnel now, and this is the very last of the tomatoes. So there's quite a few dotted about the polytunnel. It's a bit of a mess as you'd expect for October. So we're going to collect all these tomatoes together and then we'll go in the kitchen and then we'll continue making our beans on toast. Okay, so there's the haricot beans, and they've already been cooked once because they take quite a long time to cook, so they've been soaked all night and cooked. Here's the tomatoes out of the polytunnel, and we're going to fry them off in a minute in this frying pan. So in here we've got a chopped up clove of our own homegrown garlic, we've got some smoked paprika and some black pepper. We're going to put the tomatoes in and we're going to fry them until they break down, and then we're either going to blend them up. It depends how fine the tomatoes fry in puree. If not, we'll blend them up and then we'll cook them with the beans. So the tomatoes are going in now, just as they are. Alright, and we'll cook these and we'll come back to you in a minute. And there's a lovely smell coming off these tomatoes already. These are just the bog standard variety of cherry tomatoes that we grew in the polytunnel over the summer. And this is almost the last lot of them. There's probably about another dozen left that will end up ripening over the week. So yeah, so we'll get on with it and we'll get these cooked. So we've only been frying them for a matter of 2 minutes and they're really softening up already. And as I say, this smells absolutely wonderful. It's just a shame that we can't project the smell of the tomatoes and the garlic and the paprika through this video. And as the tomatoes cook, they're breaking down really well. I've been giving them a little bit of a helping hand and just pressing them a little bit with this wooden spoon. But yeah, they're breaking down really well. Okay, so now in the pan we have the haricot beans, and we ended up blending the tomatoes down after we'd fried them. Sometimes the skins will break down themselves, sometimes they don't. So we give them a quick whiz in the blender for about 7 or 8 seconds, and then we're just going to let this cook slowly for about 10 or 15 minutes. So just to recap what's gone into this, so everything's grown that's in here apart from the black pepper. So we've got haricot beans from the back garden, and we've got loads of little cherry tomatoes that we grew in the summer in the polytunnel, and we've got a variety of white garlic which we also grew in the garden, and there's black pepper and a little bit of smoked paprika, and it was all fried together in olive oil. So we'll just let this cook. Okay, so we've cooked them in the pan, and now we put them in a Pyrex dish and we're going to bang them in the oven. And usually when people make these, they put them in the oven for about 2 to 3 hours. I'm just going to put them in the oven for an hour because they've already been cooked and they're already soft. So we're going to put them in this grill oven on about number 5. And we're going to, like I say, we'll leave them there for an hour. And there we have it, folks. Homegrown and home cooked beans on toast. Really looking forward to these. I'm going to go out and eat them in the garden. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see any more videos, and enjoy the rest of your day. Over and out.